A week in the making and a historic main event tonight on N.E.W. Brawl. Rick Weaver must defend his World Heavyweight Championship live tonight against Razor Parsons.
Yes, decisions made by Adrian Goldman through the week. We will get to that, but we are kicking things off here in the junior division. Gene Taylor is taking on Jack Murphy.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Jerry Buckley, and from Norwich, England, weighing in at 275 pounds, Gene Taylor.
Yeah, Gene Taylor claims to be the only attraction in the UK. Jerry Buckley, his manager, the mastermind behind this young man's amazing transformation into a legitimate player here in N.E.W, believes every single word this arrogant young man says, and if he's as good as he is arrogant, Erwin, there's going to be championships in this kid's future.
Gene Taylor laying an attack into Jack Murphy last week after not getting on Violence is Golden. It's not the way to go about things here in N.E.W, but the way Gene Taylor has chosen to act, and it seems to have worked because he's got a match here tonight against Jack Murphy.
Well, yeah, I mean, you may argue with the methods, Erwin, but you can't argue with the result. He claimed he wanted Jack Murphy in a match, and that's exactly what he's got. I'm Max Maddox alongside the four-time world champion Erwin, and welcome once again to N.E.W Brawl.
And his opponent, from Dudley, England, weighing in at 262 pounds, Jack Murphy.
The Duke of Dudleyville, Jack Murphy, the former amateur boxer, more heart than anything I can particularly think of right now, but Jack Murphy is definitely one to watch here. Great youngster, great attitude, come up from the junior division. Gene Taylor may have more in his hands than he wanted.
Well, considering they're both from England, Gene Taylor has not adhered himself to these fans like Jack Murphy has. This is certainly going to be an interesting bout.
And here we go.
Sharp jawbreaker to start things off there from Murphy. Gene Taylor quickly trying to tie him up.
Yeah, on those ropes, locking up here. Taylor and Murphy getting broke up by the referee here.
Oh, it was my mistake. 2 weeks ago, Gene Taylor led that attack in. Gene Taylor victorious in a match last week against Murphy.
Yeah, apologies to the staggering start there. This match, we were expecting it, but they were wasting no daylight here on Brawl, which has been the way of things as of late. So much going on. Big back body drop there by Jack Murphy.
Taylor trying to recuperate here. Oh, shot.
Oh!
Just driving him down into the mat. Taylor in a world of pain here.
Fireman driver there by Jack Murphy, bringing Gene Taylor into the middle of the ring now, working on that leg. Oh, my word. Joints are not meant to bend that way. Jack Murphy, a master of joint manipulation. Oh, and one of the hardest rights in the business, I might add. Remember her in that amateur boxing background, but that's exactly what Jerry Buckley is paid for.
Well, yeah, the distraction there allowing Gene Taylor to find his feet again, but it hasn't.
Oh, look at it, standing Uranagi from nowhere in the corner. That could be it.
Going for the pin.
1. Oh, not even a 2. Gene Taylor. He has toughened up this kid the last few weeks. Whatever Jerry Buckley is putting in this kid's water, it seems to be working. His resilience has increased tenfold under the tutelage of Jerry Buckley. Oh!
Forearm in the corner though.
Choking the life out of Jack Murphy in the corner. You see a chair being placed into the ring there by Buckley. Oh, going for a pin. Taylor's ignored it. Referee's down. Not even a 2.
Flynn starting the night off here, refereeing. Again, the victory here will go towards the junior division. First to 5 gets a shot against the Reaper.
And as this junior division continues, we will give you graphics or information about who is leading that charge to face the Reaper for the Junior Men's Championship.
Jerry Buckley quickly regretting entering that steel chair into the equation.
Yeah, Murphy went to the top rope with the elbow drop but got nothing but mat. Reversed beautifully there by Gene Taylor into the Russian leg sweep. Goes for the pin again. Flint's down. Not even a 2. Buckley for a second saw all his plans go up in smoke. Belly to belly suplex. Beautiful. Belly to belly there by Murphy. Oh, wait a minute. Boom! Murphy bomb.
Beautifully done.
Tremendous power from the Duker of Dudley. Pulls Taylor away from the ropes. Is that going to give Taylor enough time to recuperate? The pin is there. Only a 2. Murphy was half a second away from getting his revenge.
Gene Taylor, he is tough here.
I told you, I mean,
providing some distraction. My word!
Exploder suplex. My God, what a suplex by Taylor. Again, Murphy distracted by Buckley on the outside.
On the apron here, bad place to be.
They'll be brought back in the hard way. Hard suplex there by Taylor. Sweep of the legs there by Murphy. What a counter. Looking primed. Laser focused on Taylor. Murphy's Law! There it is. What a cutter. Has to be all. Flint's down. Oh, wait a minute. Buckley's there.
Open, but Buckley again earning his keep.
Perfect timing by the mastermind Jerry Buckley of Gene Taylor's reconnaissance.
Buckley then may very well have just saved his man. Scoop slam.
Oh, he absolutely saved his man. I don't think I've seen anyone kick out of that Murphy's Law cutter so far, Erwin. Taylor is busted wide open from that cutter. From that cut. Going for the GBH neck wrench here on Murphy. Still in this thing. But that loss of blood is going to be a factor the longer this match goes on. Oh, what a right hand.
Those boxing jabs. Gene Taylor.
I'm not sure if Gene Taylor wants to invoke Jack Murphy in a duking out contest.
Gene Taylor looks to be having some sinister ideas here.
Oh, wait a minute. No, not to the outside. Superplex to the outside. Sweet Jesus, what a superplex. Sending Jack Murphy all the way to hell.
Well, so far in this matchup, we've seen a superplex to the outside. We've seen Jack Murphy get to utilise a steel chair introduced by the opposition. What a way to kick off Brawl. Gene Taylor, springboard body splash, misses.
Just swatted away like a bear swatting away a fly. Those iron-like hands of Murphy have kept him in this thing, but Gene Taylor's been all over him. What a counter by Murphy. What a clothesline. And again, the flurry. The comeback is on from the ropes. Taking Taylor down.
Gene Taylor, big
for it again.
Murphy
bomb. Boom, it connects. Gotta be all. No, it didn't go for the pin. That could be a mistake. That was a mistake, but in my opinion, by Murphy. Kick to the gut by Taylor. Swinging neck breaker. My God.
Utilising like that unique offense of Taylor that we've seen before. And that neck breaker. Reverse chinlock neck breaker. Murphy still fighting back though.
Great jumping, swinging DDT there by Murphy.
Where's Murphy going now?
Top rope.
Some revenge. Oh no, face first into the mat.
Got nothing but mat. Oh, wait a minute. Run into it. Almost like a modified rock bottom on the outside. Jack Murphy has answered the count, but Gene Taylor has a liberal 6 seconds to get back into the ring. He does so with relative ease. Again, that toughness of Taylor going right back at Murphy. These two guys have gone toe to toe the majority of this matchup.
Flynn only just getting out of the way there.
It's hard to call. Oh, wait a minute.
Suplex. Gene Taylor could have it here.
No! 2.9. Murphy got his shoulder up. How close could you get? These fans can't believe it. And they're certainly not happy about Gene Taylor. Oh! Seeming gaining the upper hand.
Murphy again dodging out of the way.
Oh, there it is! Buckley can't believe it, but that has to be all.
And might not be able to save him this time. Flynn down for the count. That is it. Jack Murphy with a victory here tonight.
A tremendous opening matchup. Gene Taylor and Jack Murphy. Murphy finally getting the better of Taylor. Finally getting a measure of revenge. Jerry Buckley sarcastically clapping. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Murphy again a step too fast for Taylor.
Oh! Gene Taylor tried to blindside Jack Murphy, and that's exactly what he got for his trouble. Jack Murphy stands tall. Gene Taylor will have to rethink his next course of action, but tonight we will receive a word from the boss, the only man to schedule time in N.E.W, the CEO, Adrian Goldman.
And as always, we have no idea what the announcement from Adrian Goldman is going to be about, but something he did announce. And Reno Phillips in the Reno Report picked up on it first on Tuesday, that tonight's main event would take place, that Razor Parsons' victory last week would signify a world title shot. We knew that much, but what we thought was it would be in some weeks' time, allowing Rick Weaver to prepare, but it seems that is not the case. Adrian Goldman is quite happy to put that title on the line for a second time after Violence is Golden.
Yeah, 3 times in 5 weeks the World Heavyweight Championship has been on the line. Adrian Goldman clearly not happy with the power in Magnum Opus's hands and hopes Razor Parsons can do something about it here tonight.
Making her way to the ring from Gómez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, the Tornado.
Well, Super Tornado against Kei Kateori today, another match in our junior division. Oh, spectacular entrance by Tornado as usual. The Luchadores.
That junior division, that junior tournament we had leading up to Violence is Golden really helped Super Tornado find her groove here in N.E.W, I believe.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there were question marks over her development, whether or not she had stalled. The women's junior tournament put an end to that kind of speculation. Kei Kateori, however, a different story.
From Yamaguchi, Japan, the Body, Kei Kateori.
Kei Kateori, however, had a very different experience in the women's junior tournament, going out relatively early, of course, and will want a measure of revenge. I mean, these ladies are now very much aware that Adrian Goldman has made no secret that he wants to trim the fat, if you will. These guys here could potentially be competing for their future here in N.E.W. Adrian Goldman watched the junior division very, very closely indeed.
Yeah, again, the time is running out for any
make
wrestler,
a mark and make it quick.
But yeah, any wrestler here to
Goldman demands immediate results. I mean, this is a significant investment of his company, this junior division. Flint again pulling double duty here. Kei Kateori with first blood with that stiff forearm, well countered there by Tornado. Going for the Hurricane Rana, of course, the Luchadores. Quick on her feet, nimble. Watch those hard strikes with those kicks. Oh, what Hurricane Rana respond there by Kei Kateori. What a counter.
So hard paced
and hard shots from both these ladies. I mean, there's no love lost between Kei Kateori and Super Tornado, folks. They have locked arms on more than one occasion here in N.E.W. Somewhat different parallels in their career right now. Oh, what a drop kick. Stomp right to the heart of Kateori. Oh, what a leg drop right over the back of the head. Tornado using that springboard action to get that extra bit of leverage. Goes for the pin there. Not even a one.
The younger Shitoka in a perfect position for that, but Katsuyori's got plenty of life left in her. This back and forth attack here. And again, not even a 1 on a pinfall. Oh!
Hard left. DDT by Tornado. Stomp to the midsection. The thing is with Tornado, I mean, she can slow down, she can quicken up. It really does depend on her opponent. Kei Katsuyori, a very similar competitor to Tornado, I would say. It's very interesting to see.
What a drop kick.
Tremendous drop kick by Katsuyori. It's very interesting for me to see the differences in these two careers when their fighting styles are so similar.
It's very true. I mean, Katsuyori a lot more arrogant than Super Tornado.
What a splash!
Again, not even a 1.
Oh yeah, I mean, Katsuyori's toughness is under no doubt here in N.E.W. Tremendous resilience. Oh, what a super kick! Right off the ropes! Tornado doesn't pull that one out every day. Katsuyori, wisely perhaps, getting out the ring.
Tornado following.
Oh, Russian leg sweep right on the mat! That wafer thin mat!
Tornado wanting to keep this in the ring though.
Yeah, so it seems does the young Tratopa a relatively quick 2 count, gets these two ladies back in the ring.
Oh, schoolboy head kick. A rolling kick.
Shade of Scott Burns there from Super Tornado. Schoolboy drop and schoolboy super.
Selena Del Sol.
Beautiful. That could be all. It's over. Well, a strong victory for Super Tornado here tonight. Kei Katsuyori barely got out of the blocks. What does that mean for her future? Super Tornado looking pretty in the junior division right now.
2 absolutely incredible matches so far from our junior division. Again, it's all about proving yourself. I mean, Super Tornado has done just that. You've got to ask what Kei Katsuyori can do to try and earn the same kind of level of respect that she has clearly not earned yet.
Kei Katsuyori is going to need to do something and do something quick if she's going to survive the cull. We all know it's coming. It's just a matter of when. Super Tornado has absolutely found her groove.
I'm hearing in my headset that there's something going on backstage. We're going to pan to that in a second. Here we go.
Wait a minute.
Razor Parsons and a member of N.E.W.
Oh well, Razor Parsons is supposed to be in a title match here tonight. A member of N.E.W. has took it upon himself to assault the #1 contender. My God!
Let's not forget this alliance between N.E.W. and Magnum Opus to try and protect these championships.
The deal was made last week between... well, we think the deal was made last week between Snake and of course the leader of N.E.W., the Reaper. Is this the beginning of the coalition of the damned?
We hadn't really seen any kind of happenings as a result of that alliance until now, and it seems, I think that's Joe Freeman.
I mean, those damn masks, I think you might be right, those damn masks makes it hard to tell for certain. Razor Parsons is fighting back, however. That's Goldman's office. Oh, wait a minute.
Happening still in that corridor as they've just entered that office. That's Louis Richardson and another member of N.E.W.
Yeah, that's gotta be Grime. A little bit stockier than Joe Freeman.
Oh, neckbreaker. I'm being told now there are fights happening all over the backstage area. Members of N.E.W. and Magnum Opus are just obliterating people here.
Oh dear God! Sounds like they're trying. Razor Parsons fighting back. We're swapping cam to cam here. Bear with us, folks. I'm trying to keep abreast of the situation as best we can. N.E.W. are essentially trying to take out the contenders for their titles. This is absolute chaos. Security are being stretched to the limit here. They are all over the building.
This is absolute havoc here. Fight breaking out in the office. Louis Richardson and Nate here.
As far as I'm aware, Louis Richardson is not even in action here tonight.
I don't believe he is. Oh,
DDT to Parsons, that's Goldman's old office. Oh, he's going to be absolutely... Oh! He's probably trying to coordinate the security efforts. Apparently these fights are going on all the way around this arena.
literally just about everywhere.
Oh, dear gods!
Well, Reza Parsons has made his mark there.
What the hell's my assistant doing in Goldman's office? Get out of there, Troy!
Hang on, back to the Louis Richardson fight, which is again happening just outside there.
Oh! Sweet Jesus, what a chair shot. Louis Richardson, the most decorated United States champion in the history of the business.
I think that is Nate that he's fighting. Oh my, no.
Check her out on the concrete. That could have broke that young man's neck right there.
Of course, Louis Richardson has made his
pedigree.
Oh, and wait, who the...
Oh, that's Rick
Weaver, the champion.
Getting assaulted here.
Oh, DDT, but who the hell is assaulting him?
I have absolutely no earthly idea. Oh, my God, a trash can to the back of the head. The world champion is being assaulted here.
We don't even know who, by all this chaos happening out back.
Is that a member of N.E.W? I thought they had an alliance. Who the hell is that? He's dressed like a member of N.E.W.
Kind of is. And and meanwhile, the fight between Reza Parsons and Joe Freeman has spilled back out into the corridors. Goldman furious on her headsets. Some unknown entity attacking Rick Weaver here.
Well, I mean, I think
not have a main event left.
Well, I'm being told that the manager of Magnum Opus is screaming at Adrian Goldman, Goldman's screaming at him, security are now trying to break them two up, who are at loggerheads as these fights continue. If there's no love lost between Goldman and Snake.
Adrian Goldman and clearly had enough. Oh my God! Well, the chaos continues. Melissa Sanchez assaulting Taryn Harvey.
Yeah, the Cuban Missile was not scheduled to be here tonight, but Melissa Sanchez and Taryn Harvey have clearly had some issues here. Security now finally getting on top of things after an incredibly busy evening. I think we need to hire more security guards.
Well, yeah, I mean, Goldman had cut us to break after all the assaults going on backstage, and now this.
Yeah, Morgan Morales was already in the ring waiting for Taryn Harvey to get to the ring. Of course, she was jumped by Melissa Sanchez, again not scheduled to be here. Goldman now screaming at Sanchez. It's absolute chaos back here today. We need to get these guys away from us so we can do our job. Taryn Harvey now trying to fight back.
Flint at least has started this match.
The bell is rung, and here we go. A chaotic night on Brawl.
Harvey trying to compose herself after this attack from Melissa Sanchez. Very unlike her.
I think we all have to compose ourselves after the chaos we've just witnessed. Stiff knees by Harvey to Morales.
Draped over the ropes and sending her to the outside. Morales may be in just as much a fight for her life as Taryn Harvey was moments ago here.
Pound for pound, arguably the toughest woman in the women's division, Taryn Harvey. would have been considered, I think, the firm favourite in this match. No disrespect to Morales. Before that attack by Sanchez, you have to wonder what that assault has done to the chances of Harvey here tonight. The count continues. Count to 5. What a drop kick by Harvey to Morales, right into the ring apron. I think you're right. Morales' back might have bounced off that ring post there. Oh, she certainly did then. Head first, skull first into the steel.
Count increasing. This might end in a count out here. Tyrone Harvey thinking otherwise.
Harvey far too ring savvy for that.
Morales.
You've got to believe that assault has only just infuriated Harvey even more, who's never in the best of moods as it is. Oh, what a single leg drop kick there by Harvey. Goes to the pin here.
Harvey has won 1/3 of all her matches and wants to increase that statistic.
Morgan Morales is up and down. I think it's fair to say tenure here in N.E.W.
Very, very gold orientated. Wants that women's junior title so she can move on with her career.
I like Morales' spunk. I've always liked it. The day she stabbed her partner in the back was the day I knew Morales was going to make it. What a clothesline. Tyrone Harvey. Spear! Wow, shades of the former world champion there, Cowboy Roy, with a zero in.
Morgan Morales pulling out a spear there.
Zero distance spear. You have one famous goal. That's literally all you had to say. Morgan Morales still on the attack here. Hard elbow by Harvey. 1, 2, 3 rights. A swift kick. My God. The former MMA fighter just taking Morales apart piece by piece.
Morales though trying to fight back. Flapjack. I don't know how wise this is. Tyrone Harvey.
Top rope.
Showing him a lot more liveliness than she perhaps
shooting star press. Beautiful.
It connects.
That has to be it. No! Harvey kicks out. 2.5. Tremendous resilience by Tyrone Harvey. Brought up in the hood. She's been fighting her entire life.
Former police officer at one point in her career as well. She knows how to handle tough situations.
As a police officer, she was trained in 6 different disciplines of martial arts. She was registered by the force she worked for as a legitimate lethal weapon.
Head scissors.
Oh, that is a tremendous submission there by Morgan Morales, who is not known for her submission game. This is much more in the ballpark of Harvey traditionally, but Morgan Morales had that figure 4 headlock locked in beautifully there. Arm drag counter there by Harvey.
Harvey dumping Morales over the top rope though, going back to the outside here.
Going into no man's land, showing a little bit of disrespect there back to Morales. Again, there is little to no love lost in this junior division. We've got a lot of hungry young talent out there, effectively battling for 2 belts.
These fans are getting an up-close view of this action.
And we've got more to come, Erwin. I mean, we're looking for new junior competitors all the time. I think Morales and Harvey know that. I know they have to make an impact. What a gut wrench. She's kept hold of it. We've seen this before. Tremendous strength by Harvey. Double gut wrench. Holding on again. Oh no, changes the mind. Goes to the pin. Thinks that could be enough. No! 2.9. How close was that for Tyrone Harvey?
Double gut wrench suplex. Should have done the job. Has one more thing in mind. Need a clutch. Transition from that suplex.
Hard elbows there by Morales.
Very well scouted there.
Drop toe hold by Harvey. Beautiful counter again.
What a shot to the ribs.
Harvey has had an answer for the majority of Morales' offense here today. My word, that could have broken the arm there of Morgan Morales quite easily. Going to the top rope, an uncharacteristic move for Harvey. Both these ladies pulling it out the back here tonight. Misses with the elbow drop. Morales had that well scouted. Move it out the way. Zero distance spear. There it is. Share to the Cowboy. We miss you right. Morales is down for the count. Referee's there. 2. No.
Kick out by Taryn Harvey again.
Well, the former world champion would have been proud of that. What a spear.
These two just slugging it out. I can't believe Taryn Harvey kicked out. Well, Morgan Morales going up top once more.
Much more at home on that top rope than Harvey is. What can Morales do? High risk maneuver. Shooting star press. Connects beautifully. Referee's there too. Has to be all. No! How did Harvey kick out of that?
2.99.
Unbelievable resilience.
Morales almost in a state of shock there.
Oh, single leg drop kick. Tremendous impact by Harvey. No!
Nearly caught Morgan Morales off guard there.
2 near falls from both ladies in a matter of seconds. This match has just gone nuclear. 2 clotheslines. Ducks Harvey. Springboard clothesline off the rope. Takes down Harvey again. What a match. Oh, and another zero distance spear. Beautiful. Love that call. Here we go.
Going for the pin.
1, 2. Yeah, no.
Again, Taryn Harvey kicks out.
I thought that was a free hand with Morales. How did Harvey get a shoulder up?
Natural selection. Going for the pin.
1, 2. It's over. Morales with that natural selection, the Atomic Bulldog, enough to put Harvey away. Look at this shooting star press, Erwin.
Usually relies on that shooting star press to get the victory. A very incredible move, but twice Taryn Harvey kicked out of that. 3 times, excuse me, out of a zero distance spear. But finally was put away with that natural selection. What a hard fought victory for Morgan Morales. See some of this action here, and there's one of those several spears. Incredible velocity, just twisting Taryn Harvey.
Here is your winner.
Hard fought, hard won. Morgan Morales with a big victory over Taryn Harvey. One step closer to that Women's Junior Division Championship.
Still more to come. Again, we still have that word from the boss incoming. We have no idea what it's going to be about. Again.
Well, I mean, considering what we've seen tonight, I wonder if Adrian Goldman will address it to the crowd. I mean, there's been fights all over the arena, absolute chaos. The boss never comes unloaded. I mean, we've said it so many times before, but Goldman always has a plan.
It's very true, and we're always aware that he does not like backstage brawls. He wants the action to take place in the ring, or at least start in the ring, be an official match. All this bedlam backstage is not going to sit well with Adrian Goldman.
I'm being told that backstage area closely resembles a MASH unit right now, Erwin. I mean, there's injuries, there's people being assaulted all over the arena here tonight. EMTs are on scene. Extra security has been brought in by Goldman from somewhere. Hopefully that will regain some order, but the show must go on.
Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 220 pounds, Jimmy the Falcon.
Well, a Falcon has arrived, a long-time associate of the boss, Adrian Goldman, the man who must be feeling pretty secure in his position at the moment here in N.E.W. But his win-loss record as of late has not been as impressive as his friends list, Erwin.
Well, that's very true. Jimmy Falcon has been on a bit of a losing streak. Not had many wins since losing that Intercontinental title some time ago. This is a very interesting, veteran match. Jimmy Falcon taking on the compound trainer still active wrestler here, Jeff Collins.
Yeah, the well-respected veteran Jeff Collins tonight, still very much an active competitor here in N.E.W. Will want to get his in-ring career back on track. A victory over Jimmy Falcon will go a long way to doing that.
And his opponent, from Leeds, England, weighing in at 209 pounds, Jeff Collins.
Jeff Collins with a tremendous reaction here from the N.E.W. faithful. I think a majority of our fans are very well aware of Jeff Collins' contribution to that locker room area. I mean, it's immeasurable, quite frankly. He's had his hand in training some of the brightest stars N.E.W. have to offer here today.
Still very active in the compound as he wants to be on the roster. This could be a big chance for both wrestlers here tonight.
I think, to be totally honest, Adrian Goldman sees the value of Jeff Collins as a trainer and not an in-ring performer. Jeff Collins, determined to prove the boss wrong. He needs to start picking up wins though, and one against an out-of-form Falcon would be a great start. Mike Shatopa, our senior official, rings the bell, and here we go.
Falcon starting off with a beautiful drop kick.
Finally, a referee I recognise. Oh!
Hard kicks from both here.
Arm drag there by Falcon.
It's going to get very technical very quickly, I can assure you.
Oh, what a drop kick there by Collins. Picturesque drop kick. One of the best in the business.
Stomping in at the upper
Oh,
leg
right to the
there.
eyes there by Falcon. Drop kick of his own. Not too shabby itself. Kick to the spine there.
Both these two well established here in N.E.W. Oh, for a long way.
Both these guys trying to find their feet early on in this one, trying to grapple for dominance. Jeff Collins, however, finally getting Falcon down to the mat with an arm drag.
And both these two quite far out from any kind of title picture here.
Oh yeah, I think
this could be a good catalyst. What a moonsault drop kick by Jimmy Falcon.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Falcon, a tremendous athlete. There is no question about that. Running knee drop there onto Jeff Collins. He also has the youth factor on his side here. Jeff Collins, a few years older than Jimmy Falcon, at least 5 years between these two guys.
Again, it's hard to argue who it would pay advantage to should this go into a grappling match. I mean, so far it's all been drop kicks.
I mean, for my money, in an out-and-out grapple, I'm putting my money on Collins, but I think you're right. I think both these guys on their day, great mat technicians.
Look at this.
Oh, wait a minute, a great example of that right there.
Crusher.
Rolling it into a calf crusher by Jimmy Falcon.
Yeah, Collins couldn't get any advantage on that head. Let go to.
There you see that in-ring savvy. It didn't need to be fancy, but that hard elbow right to the spine there made Falcon release the hold, and now Collins racking up a 10 spot. Oh, Northern Lights, what a bridge. Beautiful there by Collins. Perfectly executed, as you would expect. Hard legs of Falcon pushing Collins away. Gonna go for the spectacular, as is Falcon's MO. Oh, misses completely with a springboard forearm. Yeah, terrible positioning there by Jimmy Falcon, it has to be said. Springboarded right over his opponent.
Fast pace of this match, just one miscalculation like that could have really cost Falcon, but it didn't.
Oh, dirty onto the apron. Sweet Jesus, the hardest part of the ring. Apart from the ring post, obviously. Oh.
slowly making their way toward the ramp. The count increasing.
Yeah, this is just a traditional singles match. I mean, Chitopa will give them a little bit of leeway, a very liberal 10 count that we have here in N.E.W. Count of 5 though. We're halfway there, guys. One of these gentlemen need to get back into the ring.
I think Collins had just that idea, and Falcon caught him on the side of the face with a forearm and followed through with some hard shots.
Comfortable stretch.
Trouble here.
Oh. Arm wrench again. Trying to dislocate the shoulder there of Jeff Collins. There's been a lot of work done to that left arm in this match by Jimmy Falcon, Erwin.
Falcon has time and time again sought after that arm to weaken it down.
Oh, not enough.
Collins still has something left in him. It looked like he was out of it completely there.
Oh. I mean, he is not as active as he once was, Jeff Collins.
Now, many have speculated that his time as trainer in the compound has done little to help his in-ring work. Oh. Spinning back elbow from Jimmy Falcon. But again, Falcon's absence from the ring hasn't helped him much.
There's just so much competition for spots on the card. Both these men know they need to make an impact. But both these men, another calf crusher, could be suffering from ring rust. What a calf crusher there by Falcon. The second time he's had that submission locked into Collins. Collins was able to counter it last time, unable to do so this time, but refused to tap out. Oh, arm drag counter again there by Jeff Collins, perhaps putting possum to Falcon. What a chop! Chopped right back by Falcon. Both these guys not giving any quality.
The crowd are loving it.
Oh!
Going for the pin. Converted sidewalk slam.
Yeah, beautiful maneuver there by Falcon. Wait a minute.
Looking for it. Falcon clash. Going for the pin.
2. It's over. Jimmy Falcon. It wasn't the prettiest match you're ever likely to see, but eventually Jimmy Falcon had enough in the tank to beat the veteran Jeff Collins here tonight.
Well, again, these two started by essentially trading drop kicks, and I think that rocked both of them, but both such strong competitors that they didn't want to give up. Jimmy Falcon comes over victorious here tonight. Gotta wonder what that means for Jeff Collins. Gotta wonder what it means for Jimmy Falcon. I mean, that's a huge victory. He could be considered for something.
We already know Erwin, that Falcon's got the friends and he's got the contacts, so if he gets a few wins under his belt, there's no limit to this guy's potential.
from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 220 pounds, Sean Stevenson.
Well, Sean Stevenson has essentially instigated this entire assault. Troy Webster looking to get a head start in his singles career. Looking into the UK rankings, Sean Stevenson being his first opponent in said rankings. Assault, as you saw in that vignette there, assaulting Troy Webster. Troy Webster winning the match after a grueling battle. They've had 2 rematches since where Sean Stevenson has again tried to get the upper hand in any way possible, but has come up short each and every time.
Yeah, Sean Stevenson is determined, perhaps obsessed, with beating Troy Webster. The last few weeks, I think it is fair to say that Webster has had the upper hand. I mean, this has turned into quite a rivalry for both these men. Troy Webster undoubtedly been on a bit of a roll as of late. Sean Stevenson needs to regain some traction in his career.
Stevenson, a former tag team champion with TMDC of 49 days and a former UK champion 56 days.
And his opponent, from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, weighing in at 235 pounds, Troy Webster.
Touted for big things his entire career, and now finally the fog seems to be starting to lift for Troy Webster. What a run this young man has been on as of late, Erwin. Could he be about to reach his undoubted potential here in N.E.W?
Well, Troy Webster, of course, a 3-time tag team champion with the Trailblazers. 191 days in total, but he's looking for singles gold. He says Bart Brute got to the World Championship, and he said he's looking at that down the line.
Well, yeah, I mean,
he wants to start at the bottom and prove he can be a good UK champion.
I talked to Troy earlier today, and he makes no secret of the fact that he knows that Bart Brute is considered the prime-time player of the Trailblazer team, and Troy Webster wants a bit of that acknowledgement, wants a bit of that respect. Bart Brute worked his way towards the World Heavyweight Championship, and Troy Webster seems to have no problem in trying to do the same.
2 very established stars here.
Neckbreaker by Stevenson. Good way to start off this matchup, of course. No secret from his ring entrance who Sean Stevenson's favourite wrestler was growing up. The 16-time world champion, the Nature Boy Ric Flair. I mean, get in line, kid. GBA neck wrench there by Troy Webster. Models himself on the Nature Boy. I mean, I don't think he's had 1/10 of his success, but
TMDC connection with the boss, perhaps allowing this to continue. I mean, again, Troy Webster has won 3 out of 3 matches here.
Yeah, I think it's
actions like that. I don't think the 4th one's going to be any different. Troy Webster going to work on Sean Stevenson.
Yeah, going for the head there. Troy Webster has done this in recent weeks. Picked out the pressure point and worked in it. And what better pressure point than the head?
Don't forget though, this is Extreme Rules. The first of the Extreme Rules matches here tonight, and the first one these two have had.
Sledgehammer right to the gut. That was a vicious shot by Sean Stevenson. Troy Webster counters or lands on his feet, cross body. What a counter there by Webster.
Driving down the fists into Sean Stevenson's face once more. I think he was thinking about the sledgehammer himself then.
Yeah, I think Troy Webster was tempted.
No! Just missing it, thankfully.
God lord, that could have been head first right into the sledgehammer. It was an inch away, if that.
I don't know how sinister Troy Webster can get in an Extreme Rules environment.
Every time Sean Stevenson lands in that area, I was wincing when he was a hair's whisper away from that sledgehammer. Hard knee by Stevenson to Webster's face.
Possibly even doesn't know himself how close he was to possible facial reconstructive surgery.
These guys have had some great matches over the past few weeks here on Brawl.
What a
backdrop there by Webster. Stevenson bringing in that baseball bat. Now in the ring.
Troy Webster
All
again.
legal here tonight.
Oh.
Neck breaker by Webster.
Simply going for the out wrestling Sean Stevenson tactic. His ribs are going to be hurting though. It's an attack with a sledgehammer.
Well, you see, the problem is Sean Stevenson wants to be Ric Flair, but the problem is he's not even Rick Rude. That's Stevenson's issue. He aimed too high. He has on his entire career.
Oh, hang on. The web!
Oh, dear Lord, that devastating modified tombstone.
Sean
That has to be
Stevenson
all.
is out.
Good night.
Again.
That deadly maneuver, Erwin.
4 for 4 to Troy Webster. Utilising that deadly web. Huge victory. Once more for Troy Webster.
I'm sure Troy Webster will be wanting to go on to different things in his career after this rivalry.
Not happy there.
Well, here it is, the much promised word from the boss. Adrian Goldman has arrived in an absolutely furious mood. What is the chairman about to say, Erwin?
I have no idea, but we're about to find out.
Adrian Goldman with a hell of an announcement right there, Erwin. Next week we will determine a new number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, and we still are yet to see who will end the night as the World Heavyweight Champion.
Huge announcement indeed.
Let's just focus a little bit on the language used there by Adrian Goldman. He called Rick Weaver a boy. That boy is N.E.W's current World Heavyweight Champion. I know he has issues with Magnum Opus, but it's about time he starts to show Rick Weaver a little bit of respect, even bringing up the damn injury that Goldman caused the last time he couldn't get the titles of Magnum Opus.
Well, what about the interference factor in the main event? I mean, does that mean Magnum Opus aren't going to be at ringside for Rick Weaver? I mean, if they get involved, he said repercussions
and double fines, and you have to wonder how much money Snake is pumping into End Times right now to essentially keep them on the side of Magnum Opus. Razor Parsons may never have a better chance at the World Heavyweight Championship than he does tonight, with all the controversy that has happened on tonight's Brawl.
As Adrian Goldman plans to keep the ball rolling, as do we.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Alice Young and Diana Simmons.
But Alice Young and Diana Simmons, True Force, have been put in this match tonight against the current women's tag champion, Foxy Valentine, who have chosen True Force's opponents here in the Scorpions. True Force's record against the Scorpions is questionable. The only blot on an otherwise almost impeccable record as a team. True Force must beat the Scorpions here tonight to gain a women's tag team title shot against Foxy Valentines. Well, Farrier and Sonia Jackson, also known as a Scorpions, the mistress of mind games, a very able tag team in their own right and having an excellent record against True Force, which is exactly why Erwin Foxy Valentines chose them for this matchup. I think this was a genius tactic by the women's tag team champions. They've got absolutely nothing to lose in this one.
Many have called them True Force's kryptonite. The Scorpions could be in with that next in line opportunity at their challenge if they're victorious here tonight, of course. The champions, Foxy Valentines, have chosen how to determine their number one contender instead of how they will defend their championship. One of the options Adrian Goldman has given the champions here in N.E.W, and they've chosen this. They find someone who wants a shot at the titles, and they basically give them a challenge opponent, and if they can beat them, they get that shot. Very interesting way of doing things. Again, it's a very wise decision by Foxy Valentine, clearly thinking outside the box.
Well, yeah, the Scorpions clearly as well have not forgotten about their own ambitions in the women's tag team division, and another victory over True Force would certainly help those title hopes. Alice Young and Farrier are going to kick this one off, and here we go.
True Force are going to feel the pressure here tonight. They know that this is their challenge and not the other way around.
Oh!
Leg sweep.
Bit of a new look here for both Farrier and Jackson here for the Scorpions. Clearly more united than ever. Fire and carry counter to Alice Young, one of the best, for my money, pound for pound technical wrestlers in N.E.W today. Alice Young.
Farrier even with a new mask. this. Chitopa.
Have you ever seen her without that mask, Erwin? I mean, even backstage, she seems to wear that thing. I'm starting to wonder what's under there. Oh!
Every time will tell, but for now she remains a masked opponent, and Alice Young, who is having a world of trouble here. Again, they have been noted to be True Force's kryptonite. It's proving true here so far. Attack has been made, and Sonia Jackson, now the legal woman.
Any truth to the rumours that Farrier's a newly formed member of the party bus that you and O'Grady still run every now and again?
I'm certainly not commenting on that.
Into the corner.
Diana Simmons.
Oh!
Finally getting some headway against the Scorpions there.
Oh! Big knees there by the Brazilian behemoth Diana Simmons. Undoubtedly one of the biggest competitors in the women's division and one of the most deadly. The corner work of True Force, much lauded here. Had it well scouted there. Did Jackson.
Again, that's it. Against any other opponent, you'd be seeing a plethora of tag team moves and corner work from True Force, but the Scorpions.
I think the Scorpions were smart enough. Choke sweep there. Tag made to Farrier. Jackson and Farrier were smart enough to do their homework and are well aware of True Force's corner work ability, and are prepared for that time and time again. And True Force, as of yet, have had no answer for it. The Scorpions, to put it shortly, have just frustrated True Force into victories.
Yeah, you'd think you'd see an almost different True Force coming into this. A bit more prepared for this match, but once again the Scorpions have taken the lead here.
I think True Force have always underestimated the Scorpions, don't consider them quite on the same level, and that has cost them time and time again. The Brazilian behemoth Diana Simmons, however, does not make the same mistake twice. What a headbutt by the behemoth.
Dragging Fire back.
Tag made.
Tag.
Alice Young now the legal woman again for True Force.
No double team manoeuvre as we would normally see.
I don't think they're on the rest of the momentum, going for the GB8 neck wrench, keeping Farrier on that mat. Alice Young
quite happy to go away here to the audience, costing her.
Alice Young clearly been hitting the gym as of late, looking in fantastic shape. Farrier, trying to bring Young in back the hard way, who was ready for her with that forearm arm breaker right over the shoulder there. And of course, oh my word,
crucifix into a pin.
I don't think Chitopa was quite ready for that. Slow count there by the senior official. A lot of work done to Farrier's arm here. Perhaps Alice Young thinking about the Tennessee chicken wing down the line, thrown out the ring the hard way there by Farrier. Taking this one to the outside. Oh my word. What a leg sweep. And everything out there hurts just that little bit more. That wafer thin mat offering little to no protection. What the hell is Farrier doing here?
No, she was trying to take Alice Young away from her corner, I think.
Wise tactic there by Farrier, but that gave Alice Young a moment that she needed to recover. Posing for a picture there by one of the N.E.W faithful before going right back on the attack to Farrier. Duff! Discus forearm, my word, what a shot there. Count of 7, Mike Chitopa continuing this count. Alice Young is in danger of being counted out here. What would the count out do to True Force's title hopes?
Very good question. Farrier having none of it.
Alice Young trying to make the tag. Farrier stopping her in her tracks. Duff! Knee breaker. Thought she was going to go for that surfboard torture rack when the preferred submissions there of Farrier. Those powerful legs of Alice Young put a stop to that. Duff kicks to the midsection. Runs those ropes. Oh, there it is. It's a whole lot of ass there by Alice Young. Hold right onto the ropes. Beautiful shades of the funker.
Just choking Farrier
have to wonder, Erwin, this stage of True Force's careers.
Just thinking, Alice Young is picking up momentum. Nuclear drop kick in the corner.
We've seen this before. The Brazilian behemoth for the pin, the extra weight. Alice Young there to run interference. Jackson took out Shatopa with a double axe handle. The referee is down. True Force have had this match won. That's at least a 3 count.
Yeah, I think Diana Simmons simply proving that point. Oh.
I think it's fair to say the Brazilian behemoth and Alice Young are now veterans of this division. They know that the new up-and-coming teams are all around them just wanting their spot. And as established and decorated as they are, Snake Eyes onto those steel chaps, you're only as good as your last match.
Shatopa back to his feet, realises what's going on and starts the count.
Simmons and Young know that better than most. Farrier now fighting back out of that hammerlock. Went for a forearm blocked by the behemoth. Simmons with a clothesline. Taking out Farrier on that wafer thin mat.
Hard strikes. True Force seem to have finally found their feet in this match. It's becoming a back and forth brawl on the outside here.
Farrier does not want to get involved in the brawl with Diana Simmons. Look at the size difference. Look at the reach difference between these two women.
Certainly, and Diana Simmons this time not wanting to win by count out.
Farrier now blind tag made. Sonia Jackson now the legal woman. Brazilian behemoth just waited for her and threw her foot right into the face of Sonia Jackson.
Super kick. Decapitating super kick to Sonia Jackson. Farrier nowhere to be seen.
Farrier is out for the count. This could be all.
No.
Not even a 2.
My God,
Sonia Jackson
perhaps saved by her freshness in this match.
Oh, absolutely. That time on the ring apron has done her wonders. What a leapfrog by Diana Simmons. Tremendous athleticism there.
And once more, this match goes into a back and forth momentum.
Tag made now feel a little bit more comfortable to do a little bit of that much wanted corner work.
Nuclear drop kick.
That could be enough this time. Simmons knows it. Farrier's still down. Could be enough.
She's in the ring. Somehow Sonia Jackson kicks out.
I don't think Alice Young can quite believe it. Needs to keep focused. The arm drag takedown by Jackson. Great kind of hard clothesline by Alice Young. Stopping the momentum. Destiny strikes. What a super kick. Just stomping the back of the head, the spine of Jackson. Oh, there is malice in those kicks.
Absolute fury has ensued. Another rear view going
taking out Farrier. Missed. There it is. True Force have done it. Farrier was knocked off the ring apron during that rear view. That split second extra it took her to get back in the ring may have cost the Scorpions there. True Force have stole one and will get a title shot against Foxy Valentine.
A millimetre of distance Farrier misjudged has allowed True Force to step on through toward the tag team champions. Number 1 contendership belongs to True Force, and Foxy Valentine's challenge has not worked out the way they had hoped.
How much was taken out of True Force in this match to win? That is the question that remains. A fully rested, fully fresh Foxy Valentine's against True Force for the Women's Tag Team Championship. That should be a hell of a match.
triple threat Extreme Rules action here. This one's going to be brutal.
Making his way to the ring from Berlin, Germany, weighing in at 260 pounds, Alex Krom.
The German suplex machine, Alex Krom. The first man down for this triple threat Extreme Rules match. Alex Krom, Bruce Brown and the Warlord, three of the hardest hitters in N.E.W. today, will go extreme. This will not be for the weak at heart.
Alex Krom, a former Intercontinental Champion, held that for 70 days, a former European Champion of 91 days, which garnered him the longest single and overall European run. Here in N.E.W, of course, I was in N.E.W.
The European Championship, yes, now defunct. Tremendous European champion Alex Krom was. Some would say that championship revitalised this young man's career, Erwin.
It's an interesting notion. I mean, you hear quite a mixed response for Alex Krom nowadays.
I think people just respect the guy's in-ring talent. I mean,
you can't falter it. Nor can you falter this man's in-ring talent.
Well, not to his face.
Certainly not to his face. See him coming out here.
An example of his old security force here. Warlord has come prepared here in N.E.W, considering the amount of backstage attacks.
It's a wise move that he has utilised since leaving the Enforcers all that time ago.
And his opponent, first, from Akron, Ohio, weighing in at 255 pounds, Warlord.
The Lord of War has arrived.
Former N.E.W World Champion for 23 days, wouldn't play ball with Snake's agenda, which is why it was only such a short run. Former TV champion of 87 days.
That is still a matter of debate. I mean, alright, he was only champion for 23 days and he did defend the title a hell of a lot in that time. But wasn't it Snake himself who beat this man for that championship?
Thought it was Yuri, who also didn't play ball with Snake's agenda, but it may have been Snake. At some point Snake did manage to get that title back, but nevertheless, three contenders here. I believe this is looking into the Intercontinental rankings, although there has been no confirmation for that.
Yeah, this is pure speculation. We know Golden has a plan, and I highly doubt that he would put three high caliber competitors in this match together in an Extreme Rules match if there wasn't some form of reward for the brutality.
And from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 330 pounds, Bruce Brown.
The Scottish Spinebreaker, the former two-time United Kingdom champion.
174 days, longest single and overall run as said champion. Of course, appearing on the WVGU showcase, of which we were a part of, brutal match with Kobayashi and Daryl Graves.
Which of course Kobayashi won.
Which he did, yeah. Questions as to why Bruce Brown gets this spot, not Kobayashi, nevertheless. These three behemoths are going to go head to head. Kobayashi's probably almost thankful he's not involved in this.
Oh yeah, three of the biggest, most brutal men that N.E.W have to offer. And it's Extreme Rules. This one's going to get ugly. Who's you picking this one, Erwin?
You know, Bruce has always been a strong favourite of mine. A very new up-and-comer, already a two-time UK champion. Probably going to stick with him, but I don't think it's going to be an easy victory for whoever does pick up the 1, 2, 3 or the tap out here.
I'm gonna go for Warlord, but that's only because he's got much more big match experience, arguably, than the other two competitors. Mike Shatopa, a busy night for our senior officials here tonight. Warlord staying out the way. Scoopslam driver there by Bruce Brown to Alex Crom. DDT to Warlord, whose hesitation may have cost him. Going for a pin early, not even a one.
Brown, not slow out the gate here.
Hard clothesline there by Alex Crom. Well, this one's disintegrated into a three-man brawl already. Fireman carry Kyler by Alex Crom, arguably the most technical of the three. And then it's just a quest for power between Warlord and Bruce Brown. What a big boot by the Warlord.
Taking Bruce Brown off his feet. Again, these three huge men.
Kick to the heart there. Club to the head by Crom to Warlord, who's trying to take his aggression out on Bruce Brown, who has recovered. Powerbomb! Sit out powerbomb by Brown to Alex Crom early on in this one.
Turning him inside out. Alex Crom rocked here. Warlord taking some time to feed off his audience.
Yeah, Warlord the strong fan favourite, I think it's fair to say in this one. Bruce Brown is certainly developing a following. The Warlord has been here much longer than the Scottish Spinebuster, who fires back with an explosive clothesline.
Absolute pandemonium flying off here. Crom kicking Shatopa to distract him from the submission taking place.
Yeah, Mike's had a rough night.
Brown.
DDT!
What a reversal there. Going for the pin.
A beautiful DDT by Bruce Brown, not enough. All in the one.
Warlord trying to get back to his feet.
Club to the back.
Attack.
Right to the neck there of Bruce Brown. Hard elbow to stop those clubbing blows. My word, backslide driver. Overhead there by the Warlord.
Almost like a released tiger suplex. Crom rocked here, and it's Brown and Warlord going toe to toe.
Hanging him off the top rope. Oh, wait a minute. We know what that means.
Crom trying to stop him.
What a spear! No one stops the Lord of War. What a T-bone by Alex Crom, the master of the suplex. 1001 holds. He claims he knows. Oh, wait a minute. Jackhammer. Boom! Bruce Brown, has he noticed? Double axe handle breaks up the count. Alex Crom could be dead. He's took a spear and a jackhammer in a matter of minutes from the Warlord. Bruce Brown, shoulder barge, takes down the Lord of War. And again, what a flurry of speed by the 330-pounder. Big back front drop by Bruce Brown.
Backside drive.
Well, that's how it's done. The Warlord did a release version before, but nothing quite like that. 2.9, not enough. Warlord kicks out Alex Crom, only just now getting back to his feet. Trying to psych himself up, banging his own head into the turnbuckle. What a spinebuster by the Warlord. My God, what a match.
Crom went for a clothesline. Spinebuster. Bruce Brown may be too busy celebrating.
Yeah, Bruce Brown showboating there to these fans. Scottish Spinebuster, there it is. Double A.
From one to the other.
That is it. Good night. No! Warlord kicks out. Oh, that devastating spear from nowhere! My God, what a spear by the Warlord! Everyone's pulling that one out the bag tonight, Erwin.
Absolute intense action. There's Extreme Rules, we've barely seen any need for weapons here.
These three men are extreme enough.
Just colliding there. Could be picking up a victory.
Near fall, Alex Crom, excuse me, Evan the Opportunist. Swift headbutt. Right to the face of Brown. High clothesline by the Scottish Spinebreaker, who did not appreciate that one bit. Warlord back to his feet. 2.9 again. Bruce Brown almost stealing one. Warlord would not have reached that pin in time. And now it's Bruce Brown's turn.
Yeah, swift kick knocked Warlord. Crom's still down.
Yeah, Warlord hanging off the ropes, clearly not 100%. Neck breaker to Alex Crom. Focusing on Crom here. Warlord still clearly not with it.
Or perhaps playing possum. Picking his moment. Jackhammer.
What a jackhammer by the Warlord. Again. Close but no cigar. That jackhammer not enough. What a clothesline by Brown. Again.
Still not enough.
The near falls are racking up, but all three of these men determined not to lose to the other. This one, it's gonna get dear Lord, really ugly before it's over. All three of these men won't want to lose an inch of ground to the other. Bear hug by the Warlord. Alex Crom trying to battle his way out of it, and he does. What a super kick!
Bruce Brown got in the way. I think that was intended for Warlord.
Well, whoever it was intended for, Bruce Brown may have been knocked out by that vicious kick by Alex Crom.
Crom looking for that camel clutch. Hard forearm by Bruce Brown stops that one.
Taken out of a clothesline by Crom. One of the quickest counters in the game today, and now is the only man standing, but seems to be at a loss of which man to go for.
Heavy strike after heavy strike.
Misses with a stomp. Wasting way too much time there. Alex Crom taken down in the corner by Brown. Double axe handle right to the head there. Alex Crom.
Wind up.
Nothing fancy there.
Another
backslide. My Lord. Warlord still only just getting back to his feet. Double axe handle just breaking up the pin. I don't think Crom would have answered that one.
Warlord now, sending Crom flying out.
Hard Irish whip to the outside, now going right back onto the attack. Pump handle slam to Bruce Brown. Sweep of the legs, great counter by the rookie. Already a two-time United Kingdom champion for a reason. Spinebuster!
I think Warlord's head may have hit that bottom turnbuckle. That could be it.
Extreme Rules apply. Rope break doesn't matter. Doesn't matter anyway. Warlord got his shoulder up. 2.9 again. How many near falls have we had in this one, Erwin?
This has been incredibly testing on distance spear.
Alex Crom's only just got back to the ring apron. Warlord still couldn't put Bruce Brown away. Unbelievable resilience from the Scotsman.
I think Crom almost in shock there.
Gut wrench overhead suplex. I think Crom thought that was over.
Counter.
DDT. Alex Crom perhaps was electing to fight another day, but this match is continued. The Warlord could not put Brown down for a free count. Camel clutch by Crom.
Brown back up, but no. In a split second there, we got a tap out before Bruce Brown could lay that fist in.
Yeah, Warlord tapping out almost immediately to that camel clutch.
hopefully we'll get another shot of that camel clutch to finish this.
Spinebuster there, devastating spinebuster to Warlord. Perhaps that is what had done the damage to the back of the Warlord. That camel clutch was applied for barely 3 seconds and the Warlord was tapping like a fish after a seal after fish, should I say. Alex Crom picks up a huge victory here.
Absolutely incredible matchup. But we still have our main event to come. A World Championship on the line. Razor Parsons and Rick Weaver duke it out here tonight. And again, you heard from Adrian Gorman that if anyone intervenes in this main event tonight, there will be repercussions, and I've got to question whether that means Magnum Opus are going to leave it alone or if they're going to dare come out with Rick Weaver as we all expected them to begin with.
Yeah, a lot more questions and answers tonight undoubtedly on this brawler, which has been chaotic to say the least. Our main event tonight will be for the World Heavyweight Championship. Will it be a pure one-on-one or will there be interference with repercussions? Only time will tell, but that is tonight's main event. We've still got one match to come before that, Owen. Oh, wait a minute.
Hang on a second. It's William Zander. I haven't seen him in quite some time.
Well, there you have it, Owen. That's one answered question. William Zander is controlling the club, who have been running havoc in a rival promotion, Roddy Pro.
Meanwhile, can I talk about havoc? It seems the brawls are still going on backstage, or another one has erupted.
God, I'm not sure how much more Adrian Goldman could take.
They did say there'd be fines, double fines and repercussions. I'm guessing Richardson, I think that must be Grime. Judging by the patchy back of his head, you can see, oh.
Well, yeah, the current IC champion taking out arguably his number one contender here in Louis Richardson, or at least trying to. Louis Richardson, no stranger to a brawl, giving as good as he gets here.
Right, being the UK champion. Oh, because Nate brawling with Louis Richardson earlier on will not have helped Louis Richardson's case for a rematch, surely. Oh, well, going back to in-ring action before that gets out of control once more. I'm being told security running to the position as we speak. Tag team action up next.
Guillermo Diaz. And at a combined weight of 460 pounds, Gabriel Gonzalez and Juan Gonzalez, the Luchadors.
Los Luchadores Español La Familia have arrived, the 5-time N.E.W Tag Team Champions, shadowed of course by their longtime associate and now family member Guillermo Diaz. No one does it better than Los Luchadores.
Yeah, the Gonzalez brothers. 330 days Tag Team Championship experience under their belt. Nearly a year as Tag Team Champions. Nearly a year as Tag Team Champions overall. Still holding that longest overall run. We're up against the new kids on the block here tonight.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 529 pounds, O'Grady and Blaze.
Well, let's just see, Erwin, exactly how far these two men have come. I have absolutely no doubt that the move to the tag team division has done both these men wonders, but this is a test like no other they have faced in the tag team division so far. If Blaze and O'Grady can beat the 5-time N.E.W Tag Team Champions, that would legitimise them as a team on a whole new level.
Yeah, it certainly would. Blaze and O'Grady, the new team arguably in the tag team division. Well, really put on some solid performances as of late, some really great matches.
I'm sure you'll be happy at that being an old buddy of Blaze.
Certainly am. It's good to see him getting some new life into his career again. Oh,
Mike Chitopa again calling this one.
yeah,
It's been a very busy night for our senior official.
A card for his troubles here.
Or perhaps with all the chaos backstage, I mean, perhaps Coleman just wants an experienced hand in the ring calling the action. Don't get much more experience than Mike.
The stuff backstage as well.
I have been told that Roy Hunter, our other senior official, has been coordinating the security efforts backstage. Los Luchadores here. Oh my word! With that
bit of miscommunication there.
uncharacteristic miscommunication there by Los Luchadores has given Blade and O'Grady a moment here. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, baseball slide drop kick.
Double team there for Blaze and O'Grady.
O'Grady wasting no time getting
Blaze
the legal
not the
man back
legal
in
man.
the ring.
Yeah, O'Grady now trying to get, I think it's Gabriel Gonzalez back into the ring. That uncharacteristic mistake there by Los Luchadores. The speed of O'Grady.
Trying to turn that around here.
Surfboard torture rack. Submission quickly bridged out of it there by O'Grady. Untold damage done to the back there. The big Irishman, hard hand, boot blocked. Gabriel Gonzalez, no stranger to quick counters. Oh, sling blade. Beautiful.
O'Grady caught in the corner. Los Luchadores have pulled this one back. Oh, elbows.
Wow, not a legal man.
Who's sounding out there again? There's a bit of a mix in opinion on who people want to win this match. Already in trouble here. Hang on. It's tight to Blaze.
Yeah, Blaze now the legal man.
Pressure of the two, only slightly.
Dram now. Oof. Trying to regain the momentum. Tremendous Hurricane Rana there. And the brother Gonzalez. Already taking him back right into his own corner. Misses with the splash. Duff. Hand drag. Great counter there by Juan Gonzalez. Misses with the Inseguri. O'Grady misses with a drop kick. Two uncharacteristic mistakes there by two veterans.
And it has been
Players recovered quicker.
uncharacteristically hot here in the UK.
Tornado forearm. It is a very warm evening here in the UK tonight. And total effects that could have on our performers. Sweating through this shirt, Erwin. It's a hell of a warm night.
Back in. Oh, what a slap. They may have just woken up the Gonzalez brothers, or perhaps not.
Duff.
Already battling to stay out of that corner.
Tag made. Gabriel now the legal man, but not after a Pandit classic.
Look at this.
Los Luchadores double team. Hurricane into the powerbomb. Beautiful, beautiful flurry. Absolutely superbly executed by Los Luchadores.
O'Grady managed to get that high knee in there and change the whole complexion once more.
O'Grady, quick as a flash.
And considering the heritage of Los Luchadores, Blaze and O'Grady have certainly done well to keep this as even paced as it has been.
I absolutely agree. Blaze and O'Grady have changed almost to an unrecognisable point here as a team. They've changed not only their attire but their offence to a certain degree. Blaze has gone certainly more ground and pound. O'Grady is mixing things up with a lot more high risk offence. I mean, they have essentially switched roles here, but it's done them wonders. Oh, what a clothesline! As a team, it's thrown people off because it's not what they expect from the two veterans, O'Grady and Blaze. Surprise can be a great advantage in tag team competition.
Another classic, and it could be the end of the match. El Picador.
Love the El Picador. Has won those men titles, didn't even get them a one. O'Grady was ready with a double axe handle, got a snap suplex for his trouble. I believe Gabriel now the legal man again. Atomic Bulldog by the older of the Gonzalez brothers. About a minute and a half, I might say, but Juan never let him forget.
O'Grady too close to the ropes though.
Jawbreaker. You know, now you're retired, we're going to have to start calling that thing the O'Grady bomb.
I might have to claim it.
Oh, what a drop kick! Unbelievable springboard drop kick there. Using O'Grady's own body to gain a bit of extra momentum. That stomp by O'Grady, but he's been busted open by that drop kick. There is a blood factor now in this one, Erwin. Hard knee to the spine of Gabriel Gonzalez. Blaze back in his corner. O'Grady going for a pin. Blaze gonna run it. Interference.
Oh, did, but Gonzalez kicked out.
Yeah, Atomic Bulldog to Juan Gonzalez, but Gabriel kicking out of the pin here. Oh, wait a minute.
Hang on. Gonzalez buster.
Beautiful. Could that be enough? O'Grady again misses with a double axe handle.
O'Grady managing to
O'Grady
kick out
kicking
though.
out. Blaze could not run interference as well as he would have wanted. It didn't matter in the end. The big Irishman got his shoulder up.
Luchadores has managed to get a bit of momentum here, but again O'Grady is trying to stop that. Oh my word!
A T-bone overhead there by O'Grady. Remember the
My
God, what a clothesline
again!
Former bare knuckle boxer O'Grady. Backdrop there to Gabriel Gonzalez. As tough as they come is the big Irishman.
High angle backdrop moves O'Grady closer to his corner. He makes a tag. Morales trying to hold his ground.
Yeah, I mean, we're back into the Los Luchadores' corner. You have to believe that Los Luchadores... Oh, wait a minute, corner weren't counted there, but quick as a flash, Gabriel re-gathered, but again, O'Grady with a kick to the stomach, nothing fancy, turns the tide into a backdrop. Blaze and O'Grady have impressed me once again here tonight against Los Luchadores. They've clearly done their homework against the 5-time tag team champions.
Pele kick.
Absolutely staggering piece of athleticism. He may have grounded his offense a little bit more nowadays, but Blaze is still more than capable of the spectacular. What's this?
Combining the knee and the kick.
Tremendous double team by Blaze and O'Grady. Northern Light suplex into the bridge. Chatopa's there with the count.
Oh, but look at this. He's trying to get Diaz off the ropes.
Yeah, I think Guillermo Diaz very unhappy about the interference there from the illegal man, but Mike Chatopa pointing out that Guillermo Diaz is no more legal.
Perhaps even less. He's not even involved in this matchup, merely managerial.
Guillermo Diaz is it's hard for Guillermo to keep unbiased in this one. Remember, he's not only a long-time associate, he's a family member nowadays, Erwin. They are bonded by marriage and blood.
What a suplex from O'Grady.
O'Grady is keeping laser focus on Joan Gonzalez despite the blood loss. The big Irishman finally makes the tag. Blaze now the legal man, but not before. The knee kick, double team by O'Grady and Blaze. Again, Northern Light suplex bridge. Chatopa ready for it this time. Blaze to run interference. There it is. Blaze and O'Grady have just beat Los Luchadores. What a win! What a victory!
That is a huge victory for Blaze and O'Grady.
That's a massive shock in my mind, Erwin.
Possibly.
The 5-time N.E.W. Tag Team Champions.
Possibly one of the biggest tests in the tag team division. And the new kids on the block picked up a victory.
This has to be considered an upset.
Absolutely brutal match that it was.
Blooded, battered and bruised, but victorious. Blaze and O'Grady have just took a massive scalp in the tag team division.
We're being told that this is still going on between Grime and Louis Richardson here.
This has been going on all night.
The carnage. I've got to wonder why Louis Richardson, well, I'm guessing it'll have to do with the Intercontinental Championship that he'd started picking his fight with End Times here tonight. But the UK champion seems to have been his focus here.
Well, Louis Richardson was minding his own business. He wasn't even scheduled to make an appearance here tonight. You can see the effects of this brawl now start taking its toll on Louis Richardson, right back into one of our vacated locker rooms.
Possibly for the juniors earlier tonight. What a pile driver. Richardson on a crusade here. Delivering another pedigree.
Ironically, I believe that is the locker room that is used by Magnum Opus, which has probably been emptied because of the main event.
Is scheduled for one fall, and is for the World Championship.
Well, I guess now we find out how Magnum Opus are going to play this.
I'm pretty sure that was their locker room, Erwin, and it was indeed empty. Does that spell bad news for this man, Razor Parsons, his first ever opportunity at the N.E.W. World Heavyweight Championship? He's earned it. He's beat Weaver in the non-title match already. Could this be the night, Erwin, we name a new World Heavyweight Champion. The third time in 5 weeks that this title has been on the line.
Well, a questionable route to getting to this opportunity, I've got to add. Won the golden ticket. He failed when he cashed it in. Claimed he never even cashed it in, that wasn't him. He still claims that it wasn't him that got beaten by Crazy Hammer. Man is a
wild claim, to say the least.
Either way, he did beat Rick Weaver last week, and that signifies that he will get this championship shot here tonight.
So the one who won was definitely him, but the one who lost definitely wasn't. Is that what you're telling me?
That's what he's telling everyone.
So either Razor Parsons has an identical twin, or he's lying out of his ass. Either way.
Razor Parsons claiming he's undefeated here in N.E.W. going into this match. That is not the case from our records. Red Parsons, of course, thinks very highly of himself.
As you can see with this elaborate, borderline disturbing entrance by the challenger. You know what? I heard that this production, this entrance package cost Adrian Goldman £250,000. I'm not sure how true that is, but Parsons demanded it and he got it from the boss.
And Adrian Goldman expecting quite high things from Razor Parsons, it would seem.
Well, yeah, I mean, we give Ronin Pro 3 guys to get this guy's signature. Tonight he proves whether or not he's worth it. Listen to that boo!
Well, the music and the lack of accompaniment would suggest Rick Weaver is going to have to do this alone. No ringside interference from Magnum Opus.
The world champion is on his own, but he's never asked for any help. He's never needed any help. He won the world title on his own, Erwin, let me remind you.
The question here tonight is, can he keep it?
Should be a hell of a main event. Two of the rising young bucks. Rick Weaver has finally achieved that potential. He is the N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion. He has fulfilled the prophecy that Snake
from New York,
made.
weighing in at 238 pounds, Razor Parsons.
Quite the ovation.
Introducing the champion from New York, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the world champion, Rick Weaver.
Quite the response for Weaver as well, it has to be said, Erwin. Perhaps people are finally starting to realise that Rick Weaver really is the real deal. Snake has taught his boy well.
Championship still clad in snakeskin from when Cowboy Roy was champion.
Or perhaps the snakeskin means something else nowadays, Erwin.
Perhaps that's what Magnum Opus are trying to sell. This matchup is underway. Our main event of the night, and Bob Shatopa has actually been given the lead here, giving his dad some time off after those brutal matches he had to referee just moments ago.
Yeah, Shatopa the younger now for this main event. Well, it's only fitting, we've got young talent in the ring, so why not have young talent calling it? Oh! Hard knee to the back there. Went for the double axe handle, but Rick Weaver right back on top of him.
Catches him into the corner.
Went to the side slam, missed it. Single leg drop kick there by Parsons. Breaker onto Weaver. And up. These men have only ever faced each other once before.
That was last week.
And Razor Parsons beat the World Heavyweight Champion. If he does so tonight, he leaves with Rick Weaver's title. I'm sure Adrian Goldman would be happy about that. Shot to the midsection. Single arm suplex, excuse me, to Razor Parsons.
Now
My bench is back in.
Oh, long.
Duff. Nice shot there.
It's a hard shot, as you say. Weaver starting to take back control of this match. Oh wait, caught in the corner.
Close line there by Parsons, blowing the world champion a kiss. I'm not sure how wise that is to underestimate Rick Weaver. People have underestimated this kid his entire career. And look where he is now. Top of the mountain. The question is for how much longer. Hard elbow there to counter Parsons. T-bone overhead, beautiful suplex by Weaver.
Hard shot to the hip as well.
Yeah, ruthless. Absolutely stone cold ruthless is Rick Weaver.
Parsons away from the ropes, going for another pin. Not even a one.
Yeah, Razor Parsons double tough. We know that.
Single leg drop kick again.
We know what he's capable of. However, we know what Weaver's capable of. Perhaps arguably more used to tag team action nowadays. The world heavyweight champion is going to have to get used to singles action again, and quickly. Razor Parsons has been more of a match for the champion so far. You see it there with that counter of the kick. Parsons has done his homework here on Weaver tonight. Hard elbow to Rick Weaver. Forearm smash takes a challenger down.
Parsons now on the apron.
Weaver telling him to get back up.
Before sending him back down.
Swift right hand by Rick Weaver.
And again this, interestingly enough, Rick Weaver going straight back in the ring.
Always go for the high ground there, Win.
Yeah, but if he could have, if it ended in a count out, he would have still retained.
I don't think Weaver wants a count out. I think he wants to prove his doubters wrong. I talked to the world champion earlier today, and I think he's getting pretty fed up at being called a puppet champion.
Seated octopus stretch here by Razor Parsons.
I think he wants some acknowledgement for his achievements. The last 2 years for Rick Weaver have been astounding. I don't think anyone could doubt that.
Oh, certainly not. Rick Weaver's rise to dominance here in N.E.W. certainly precipitated by Snake.
Well, he was touted as a future world champion by Snake, but Snake didn't win him the world title. Rick Weaver did that all by himself.
Razor Parsons. We could be looking for it here. When doves cry!
Well, that could be all. We could have a new world champion right here. No! Weaver kicked out 2.9. I have never seen anyone kick out of that maneuver before. Leg drop. Shades of Hogan there from Razor Parsons.
Breaking the eyes.
Well, what are you gonna do when Razor Parsons runs wild on you, Rick Weaver? Because that's exactly what's going on right now. Arm drag counter by the champion. He needs to regain some momentum here.
Oh, uppercut.
European uppercut. Drop toe hold counter by Weaver.
And you hear the mood swing of the crowd.
Wow. Swift knee right to the spine. Good lord. Oh, famouser. From nowhere, Rick Weaver with a famouser. Boom!
Of both worlds.
That could be all. Best of both worlds by Weaver. 2. No! Passing kicked out of Rick Weaver's deadliest maneuver.
Both men have survived what we thought could be the biggest they have to dish at each other.
Rick Weaver's going to have to think out the box. Headlock to Parsons.
Slowing things down a little here.
Trying to put the challenger to sleep here. The mat skills of Rick Weaver have improved tenfold under the 8-time World Championship Snake's tutelage. Razor Parsons now showing his streak of cockiness after that kick to the head of Weaver. Weaver pulling himself back up. Oh, hard right hand knocking Weaver off the ring apron.
Parsons not done there.
Parsons top rope high risk maneuver. Weaver on the outside. Double axe handle misses.
missed.
Weaver sidesteps. But Parsons sidesteps Weaver. And Weaver counters Parsons. It's back and forth.
Parsons again realising he can't win by count out here. Oh,
Hard right hands by Rick Weaver. Drop to the challenger. Kick to the midsection. Those educated feet of Rick Weaver.
kick. That time, Parsons drilling Rick Weaver to the mat once more.
Yeah, that favoured takedown of Parsons, that double axe handle, that devastating shot to Weaver.
Oh, jackhammer.
What a jackhammer there by Razor Parsons, pulling something new out the bag. That bit enough, no!
God, but wasn't enough.
Half a second away. Unbelievably close by Parsons there.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
DDT. Beautifully done.
Parsons all of a sudden.
Oh,
Springboard elbow drop. Beautiful athleticism by Parsons. That could be all. New world champion. It is. Razor Parsons has beat Rick Weaver for the World Heavyweight Championship on Weaver's first defense. Magnum Opus have lost the World Heavyweight Championship as quickly as they have gained it.
And Razor Parsons, after a brutal match that just kept going back and forth, finally managed to get the victory with that springboard elbow drop.
But what does that tell you, Erwin? 2 matches, Razor Parsons has faced Rick Weaver, and in 2 matches, Razor Parsons has beat Rick Weaver.
Well, once again we have a new world champion here in N.E.W.
Somewhere out back, both Snake and Adrian Goldman have exploded, one with fury and one with joy. The World Heavyweight Championship now belongs to someone else than Magnum Opus.